Greetings from Busch Gardens. I guess they shut this other one down. I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah. Anyway, alright, I figured I'd come here to move around a little bit. Throats a little bit. I guess I got a cold of some sort, so. Alright, anyway, we're gonna connect. And I can't go the normal way I was planning on doing, but yeah, they should close all this off. It's another way to go around the park, but anyway, it's alright. Okay, alright, so we'll get started. Alright, catch you guys. See you guys later. Blessings. Greetings. I am Silas with the Sinclairs from Orion. We are similar to your men in black. We are of a species that is not to lower your vibrations, actually to lighten it. Some of you might see us in your biblical energies where they see flying saucers in your skies, and this is in your Chinese dragons in your skies and things of that sort. We are the sky people, you could say. We are similar to your MIB, but more of a protective enlightenment for your world. Your MIB is more of a suppressor. We are the opposite of that. Our connection with you
I came 27 years ago.
Is from your histories, as I was saying. As your Earth was going dark, we were seen in your skies very much to help enlighten it, to bring it back into a higher density, which is very difficult for your environment to do once it fell into darkness. We have been known for different names. Machu Picchu is one of the places we've been seen, but we've seen in many places. You've seen your biblical texts as angels in the sky. Some of us are depicted as angels in your skies, but as enforcers of light, you can say. Our energy to you is to realize we are working greatly with your government systems, but also with your light workers more than you might realize. As for meditation energies, as for opening up that channel for your alien energies to come through more clearly, we're very much involved with the security of this planet. You can say we're somewhat involved with Ashtar Command. We're involved with many different species, but Orion is where we come from, but we are part of different alliances, I should say. We're also part of enlightenment of your society. It's been going so dark for such a long time. To flip that switch too fast will throw you off the planet. I believe some of you have already heard that. To realize you're going into an awakening process that many are not interested in being a part of, which is fine, but those that are feeling the higher densities will continue to go further into ascension as the rest of the world stays in its negative vocabulary of what it is used to, what it's been programmed to obey. Those of your Anunnaki energies, your Dracos, and so on. There's more than just that have done all they could to take your energy from you, to remove the spiritual point of view, to treat your Mother Earth like garbage, basically. They've done it well, as you can see. The way you treat your Earth is showing your humanity, and that's why many species are reluctant to connect with you. It's because the way your planet is being treated. So they are less likely to connect with you. So there's many species that would like to connect to you, but feel you're far from ready because your Earth is going through this low vibrational energy. Yes, this nonsense on your planet. You have a lot to grow up with, a lot to learn, but we are here to assist. Some of us are, at least others are not interested in connecting to humans at all. I'm humanoid. Some of us do look reptilian, but not the type of reptilian that you might be familiar with. It is, as I've been seen on your planet, a white reptilian energy. It is not important, but for the most part, we are here to assist You go into more of the light magic, the magic that's in your soul, the magic that you have forgotten throughout your time. One moment. Yes, because it's not just your Anunnaki, it's pulled the energy from your planet. There are others that have some giants of your past have removed much of your spiritual energies. As for crystals that were once allowed to be part of your planet, many have removed those things, so you go into a lower vibration. Crystals that cannot be moved only by a giant being or with advanced technologies that built your pyramids. Yes, some might find that very difficult to connect with, but that is fine. Your planet has a lot to understand. It's still in the silly phase, as you can tell. And it's still in the silly phase, so we don't see it removing itself from that anytime soon. It is a hard one to convince, but those of your alien friends are all here, most definitely. Your Arcturian energies is very heavy here, but the Orion connections is quite strong. As they're nearing your past, it wasn't just your Anunnaki that was suppressing your society. It was some Pleiadians, and it was other beings, insectoid beings, called, one moment. You can call them the Kronushka. That is similar enough for you to understand. It's actually, can't even be mentioned and brought up in your human vocabulary. There are highly advanced insectoids, some are mantis beings, but they are a group that was here in visual. Yes, giant insectoids basically we're already lowering the vibration of your planet because it was to own it. This is mostly during your prehistoric times, but they were not destroyed. They are still here in a higher vibration. Most of them are not here at this time, but they felt this world was theirs, as the Anunnaki felt the same way. So they all worked together to lower Earth's vibrations. So what you are going through is like humanity basically had the lower vibrations that were affecting humanity. Your planet had no choice but to go in its direction it is right now. It was beyond what your humans can even handle. Because of your genetic nature, they did whatever they could to lower your Earth's vibration. So no matter what, you would have lost your higher density no matter what. Most worlds do not go through this type of effect. Most worlds are more protected. But at the time, you had enough protection. Some did not realize you needed more protection. And the Earth humans were far from ready for defending themselves. So some did become very Martian-like, negative, and in some ways tried to rule the universe to a certain degree, a small degree. They did not get very far. These insectoid beings, you can call them your cockroach beings. They do look like cockroaches. There's several different species of insectoid that are here to rob you of your energies, lower your vibration, and rule your planet. As you can see, there's many cockroaches on your planet. That had a lot to do with it. Not entirely, but they still feel they rule this place. So they're going to be here. If you're going to be here, they're going to be here. So there's much going on with your galactic alliances, with your insectoid energies, more than you realize. Your humans are not ready for much of any of this type of information. Because, understand, we hold a lot back because you're still in your childhood, as you can see. You least spiritual childhood. So always will give you that to give that time to connect. Well, if you see us, we are humanoid. We do have reptilian-like skin, but white. As I said, some of us are not noticeable, more of a reptilian connection. I am not that reptilian, but I do have reptilian within my DNA, but it's Orion reptilian, so it's a little bit difficult to give you a visualization at this time. We just leave it at that. It's not that important. Many of your Orions are very insectoid. That's why their humans have a higher senses. than your human on your planet. They do have worlds where your humanoids have very much insectoid DNA where they can sense everything. They are already very spiritual. You are very spiritual, not as spiritual as they are because their senses. Your senses can be activated, yes, but they're very difficult in this low vibration. But the Orion humanoid insectoids are very difficult to fully disconnect them from their spirituality as it was yours. As their awareness is so higher than yours. Even if it was lower, it'll still be quite high. It'll still be around a fourth, fifth density. As your planet is very third density or lower than that, depending on who you talk to. I believe you be. This is getting very, I can't believe this. Myron, blessings. I will speak to you some other time. Blessings. Greetings to all of you. This is Walter Cronkite. I know this is a little bit odd for me to be in a place like this with a connection like this, but I've finally gotten used to being on the other side and willing to finally reach out to your humanity and realize you're all going through a dark episode that can be relieved without madness. During my time, I was very third density, very even angry at myself that I wasn't always getting all the facts. And now I'm on your spirit realm, still having difficulties fully connecting, but my spirit guides said this will be good for me to relax my energies and become more in the spirit realm. Even on the other side, you have difficulties becoming spiritual. You'd be surprised how many hold on to third density even on the other side. But my message to you is believe what you want to believe, because that will take you into the higher realms. You will go where you want to go. Those that are not ready for any of this, aliens and what you are connecting to, are going to stay in their mindset. And they're never going to let it go. They don't know how. It is the only pathway they know, as much of your alien world would frighten the majority of your population. But as for you to grow wings and fly, continue on, that is the best thing you can do. What is the truth of your truth? Because what is being fed to your humanity is lies. It is more than just lies. It is put in the oven, baked a couple of times, and put out in your society as the truth, when after all the truth has been thrown out. And it's just a manipulation of your energies. I knew it during my time, as the news became less honest, and now it is at its pinnacle of dishonesty, more it's ever been. Even during your Kennedy assassination, I knew there was a cover-up, but saying something was another story about it. To fully go into that was another story, as I didn't fully believe it. But here, connecting you in this manner, hopefully will assist your planet in becoming more awakened to what is true. But even during my time on your planet was not exactly of the most positive. I went through a lot of darkness. Yes, many are having fun here, but it is a dark time in my existence, especially during the Kennedy assassination. It still burns right through me. It is still a time of America lost its Camelot. And now it is under this dark cabal, yes. It's up for humanity to unlock it, but they're unlikely to do so because of many attributes. Your Trump is, yes, the shake-up master, I like to call him. Your Trump is what your country has been looking for, and you all asked for him to be a part of it, even those that do not feel that they are, because they're stuck under the mind control that's been done for such a long time. But he will reunite many countries. Of course, he will burn a lot of bridges in doing so, and making life very difficult for many that are not trustworthy. But for you to follow your instincts, follow your heart. Maybe that's the answer that lives with you the strongest. As the darkness on your planet will not be fully exposed. It will try to expose itself, but unlikely. But yes, I've seen great darkness on your planet, and you are still living it. Unwilling to let go of the mindset that there is more going on than your reality. Many are getting mad over this Illuminati control, but they don't know how to deal with it. Deal with it with your heart. Let yourself come to life. Let your spiritual energies come about. It'll make it a lot more easier than crossing over as I did. It took many years for me to cross over, because I was unwilling to be a part of that energy on the other side. I knew there was a higher force around, but even as a reporter, I didn't fully understand it. Many on this planet are so under hypnosis and disbelief of what is truly going on. But your aliens are here, and your government knows all about it. Your MJ-12 is very real. I've met them during my time. It's the most terrifying experience. Not something you would write down in your autobiography. To let you know that you have control over your reality, and many are unwilling to take that control, responsibility. As for realizing there's much more going on than what's been sold to you, humanity is half itself. To become a full entity is to open your mind. Many Americans have difficulties with that. Much of it because of the materialism that's been brought under your consciousness has closed many minds, and will continue to do so. It is up to you to find what is right for you, of course. But to open your mind up a little bit more, realize these beings, your aliens, your angels, they always believe in your angels, but they're not going to believe in anything. Believe in your God, at least a God of some kind, because that will take you out of darkness. At least look into that. As many do find difficulties of calling on a God, you don't know. Some put God in their place, in His place. They feel like, why didn't you help me? And then they have an issue with God for a long time. But that is just adolescence. You still haven't fully learned. That is fine. I'll leave you be. I'm making this. I don't want to make a scene of myself. But illuminate yourself. Let go of these horrors of your world. And realize there's much light. Same as these trees. You can connect with them. Why not? Your Mother Earth is looking for you. But they can't find you because you're so deep within the controls of your elite system. Buried alive, as you can see. Someone that stresses on humanity that does not need to be there. And you know it. Take care.